Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Patel. Mrs. Petersley asked me to tell you guys about a class that I teach. It's called Pre-Phi-X. So Pre-Phi-X is a class that comes before Phi-X, and Phi-X stands for First Year College Experience class. It's a class that's taught by Mrs. Bedke at the ALC and also co-taught with an RCTC professor, and it helps you to feel more ready for college. The reason that we created Pre-Phi-X was at the ALC, we didn't really have a lot of takers for the Phi-X class. We didn't have a lot of students who even knew what they wanted to do after high school or had even thought about it or even believed that college could be for them. And I want to stress that when we say Pre-Phi-X is a college and career readiness class, we don't mean college is only a 2-year, 4-year college. It could be any kind of post-secondary education program, any kind of education training after high school, and that includes trades, vocational schools, and cosmetology school as well. So I want to tell you a little bit about what we do in this class. So first quarter we follow a curriculum modeled after a TV show called Road Trip Nation. In this TV show, a group of students go cross country in an RV and ask people who are really happy doing the work that they're doing, and ask them how they got there, how they figured out what they wanted to do. And of course, we don't do this, we don't actually do this, but we do the same kind of thing virtually. I want to share a short clip from the TV show so you get an idea of what they actually do. So in that clip, they mentioned that it's not really about the RV, but more about actually interacting with people who are doing what they want to be doing and figuring out how they got there. And so we do this by bringing people in through Skype, in person, and we even go to job sites at times through job shadows. And these are the types of questions that we ask these leaders. Where were you at our age? When did you realize you wanted to do this? What is happiness to you? Were there pressures telling you to be or do something else? What advice do you have for kids our age? And during the first quarter, we also work a lot on ourselves. We talk about fixed versus growth mindset. We talk about the noise in our life. We have these voices surrounding us who say we can't do something, that we'll never make it, something that has never been done. How do we manage that noise? We talk about emotional intelligence and getting better at some of these things, using emotions, understanding them, managing them. We also talk a lot about how to deal with failure. And then we end first quarter with some career exploration. We take some career interest inventories, We do some Indeed searches, job searches, to see some jobs out there that we might not have ever even heard of. And we pick somebody who is doing a job that we are interested in and ask them a little bit more about it. Quarter 2, we continue working on ourselves and reflecting on who we are, who we want to be. We do personality inventories, multiple intelligences, discover some of our strengths. We also talk about time management, setting goals, stress management, and we talk about something called thought distortions. We have 60,000 thoughts a day. A lot of those can be negative. How can we start catching some of our thought mistakes and replacing them with more helpful thinking? And then we talk about the steps that it would take to actually achieve our career goals. What kind of education training will we need? We end the class with a vision board. We consider different areas of our life, like travel, family, education, career, house, and we kind of map out a vision for ourselves. But I want to say that the bigger goal of this college and career readiness or Pre-FIX class is to really believe in the idea that we have control over our lives and over the direction that we end up going. So if you're interested in a class that really helps you to reflect on who you are, set goals for yourself, it's all about self-growth and discovering what we might want to do after we graduate. So I hope you consider registering. It's a class for sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and you can get a half an elective credit. Thank you guys.